Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of December. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're doing really, really well. And this reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Sagittarius sign. We'll take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I'll also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. And this week in the Northern Hemisphere, we have the winter solstice. So we welcome winter in, and let's see what the cards have for you. Okay. Okay, so in terms of awareness for the week, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Two of Swords. So with the Five of Wands, we get a sense that maybe you're going to experience or have some conflict this week, that you may be working with others but not working very successfully. You get an idea here of everybody kind of pointing their wands in different directions, and there's no real ability to work toward a common goal. They may feel that they're competing with each other, that there's no leadership in order to pull it together. So be mindful of that yes, it's a part of the daily grind of life, is that sometimes we have a hard time communicating, listening, and working with other people. Whether it's your love relationship, whether it's a friendship, a work dynamic, these things happen, and we just have to find a way to be able to deal with them, to move past it, and to move past it perhaps with, honest conversations, maybe getting someone outside of the group to weigh in, but often, it's ego-driven, people positioning for the top. So with this Five of Wands, here we have the Two of Swords, and the woman here is blindfolded. She's sitting here on wherever she is on this little bench with the water behind her and the two swords crossing her heart. So we get a real sense of the word crossroads here, of being at perhaps an impasse, a personal impasse. Often when we see a two card, we're thinking about choices and decisions. And the Two of Swords can be about feeling blocked or feeling that you just don't want to deal with something right now. That there's a matter before you, and perhaps it's related to the conflict here that you're just not ready to bring up or to handle. And so when you're blindfolded, you're not seeing things. There's not much going in here and not much coming out when you're crossing your heart like that with the swords. So for some of you may feel that you're at an impasse, you're not quite sure of what to do, or that it's not the right time to do something. Others simply are choosing not to deal with the situation. That you're keeping everything crossed and, unwilling to see it for what it is. There may come a time later when you take that blindfold off and you're ready to step in, but if it's related to relationships and conflict or arguments with others, you may be simply unwilling to face it or to deal with it right now. So in terms of guidance, we have the Fool, Major Arcana, and we have the Ace of Wands. Two wonderful cards. And in terms of guidance, the Fool would say to you, there's always an opportunity for a new beginning. There's always an opportunity for you to go down a new course or a new path or a new activity or a new relationship or a new job, whatever it may be. You don't have to be stuck where you are. And if you have this sense here, the Fool has just what he needs. He's standing on the cliff. The dog is excited. And how do we feel? We have the sun blaring here. We feel carefree. We feel alive. The Fool is the fun in taking a leap of faith and at least trying it out. It doesn't always mean that we're successful. Sometimes we take a leap of faith and we may fall flat on our face. But it's the process and it's the journey that's important, because we grow from it, we evolve. So for some of you, you may have been hoping to chart your own course and to take your own leap of faith, whether it's a leap of faith in love, whether it's a leap of faith in a new career direction or new skills, or simply something that maybe you're trying to break a fear of, like skydiving or swimming or whatever it may be. It's feeling new. It's feeling the purity of this pull, of this attraction to your passions, and saying, yeah, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to have some fun doing so. Leap of faiths, again, you could be flat on your face, you could face palm, but it's the opportunity to do so. You never forget, and you learn something along the way. And then here's the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is the universe's way of saying, here's the wand. Go out there and manifest. Go out there and create your opportunities. Go out there and have new beginnings. Let the possibilities flow. Take a chance. Don't sit back and let life pass you by. This Ace of Wands is a powerful card because it's about taking the seeds of your inspiration and making them flourish and nurturing them and bringing them out into something even greater. So the Ace of Wands is, again, a gift or blessing from the universe, which is, here's your wand, go out there and create. If you're a musician, go out there and sing your song, record your song, play for people, share your message. If you're a dancer, then dance. Whatever it may be creative and make the move. Create and manifest what you want to do, your passions. So in terms of possible outcomes, interesting, in possible outcomes we have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Seven of Swords. So the Four of Pentacles is the status quo, holding on to what you have. This person here is got their coins on their head against their chest and two big coins underneath their feet. Those coins are not going anywhere, and these coins are symbolic of your resources, of your money, of your time, of your energy, of your property, of perhaps your possessions. So through conflict and through this inability to, or unwillingness to deal with something, we have this holding on. You may be holding on, and perhaps you're a little fearful about taking the leap of faith, and the Ace of Wands. Again, sometimes in life we need to have control. There's a lot about control here and of boundaries, creating a boundary for ourselves to feel comfortable. That here we have two cards where we're really kind of blocking our heart. So maybe it takes some time for you to feel more comfortable to open up. That's certainly a thought. And having the Four of Pentacles here next to the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is often a card of trickery, of someone trying to pull the wool over your eyes, someone taking something from you. Less than honest, less than having integrity. Lack of integrity, that's what I'm trying to say. So maybe you've been burned by someone like this, and you feel that you have to hold on to what you currently have. With the Fool, it would be release your fears, release the tension, and get on this journey. And the Ace of Wands would be saying, find the delight and the joy of creation. Be inspired, and yet, in possible outcomes, you may just not feel ready yet. You may have some doubts. This is holding on, status quo. This is either getting tricked by someone else, or perhaps you've been burned before. And so you're very mindful of what can happen. When we have new journeys and we have new opportunities, it brings in new people and new environments perhaps, and you never know who's out there and what may be happening. So risk is always involved in new journeys, and so you have to weigh your risk. Maybe this is guidance for you, and maybe it's not right now, but maybe this is coming. So, Two of Swords, crossroads, impasse, blocking your heart. Four of Pentacles, holding on. Maybe it's been a matter that you've had to work on maintaining your resources in order to free you up to be the Fool, to take this new path. Be mindful of that. Be careful that someone isn't going to take your hard-earned resources. So let's see what we have in terms of weekly affirmation. Wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey whenever you decide to take it. How's that? Again, everyone has their own time frame, their own level of comfort when you're ready to make the move, when you're really ready to manifest. I think that the universe reveals it to you, and that you have to feel it and be ready to open up here from this locked position and from holding on tight here. And finally, let's choose a card for love. Embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So don't repress your emotions. Don't hide them. Just share your love for others. And if you're upset with someone, then you can be upset with them. It doesn't mean you have to be bitter or angry or mean-spirited, but honesty is a good policy, and particularly with respect to our emotions of, letting yourself be heard and be known. So friends, this is what I have for you for the week. I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, share this video, comment below. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.